We're live. We're getting set up here for the Christmas show. Ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment pleasure, the Midnight Movie today proudly presents Mantooth, the Singing Reindeer.
Seems to be a little out of sync there, buddy. Oh, awesome. What a start.
Isn't that awesome? You don't see that every day.
No, you don't.
All right.
You know, Rob Chick found it, looked at it. Mr. Pinto's watching.
Mr. Pinto?
Mr. Pinto!
That is for you, Mr. Pinto. I brought up the fire logs just for you, buddy.
Yeah.
I originally had the original backdrop up there, but I'm like, you know what? Mark likes the fire logs, so out come the logs.
He likes the logs.
He likes the logs. So, that's for you, my friend. I like this thing.
You know, I'm getting old. My horns don't stay up like they used to.
You're not as horny as you used to be, huh?
Yeah. Ellie and Gary are watching.
Hi, Ellie. Hi, Gary. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas.
Grandpappy, how you doing, buddy?
Hi, Grandpappy.
Hey, Grandpappy.
I hope that Chad Bunny see the show today, so they see what a talented puppetress I am.
Oh, trust me, he is a puppeteer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got everything.
And we wish we could truly show his puppeting skills.
As long as I can do this, stick my hand up the back and do this, that's all I can do.
As long as you stick your hand up somebody's back end.
Yeah, make them go
good.
This thing's cool.
Not that cool.
Okay, well, then it's out of here. Hey, I gotta do it. Who is it? Yes! Hey, Merry Christmas, bro.
Hey.
You're doing good. Even though you don't respond to my text message I sent you.
Oh, you've been called out, Will.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. Maybe your phone don't work.
Big Will.
Anyways, hey, shout out to Ravens Rookery. I gotta do it. Check them out. You got the whole holiday. Like Mark's off on his holiday right now. Mark, go on YouTube. Check out Ravens Rookery. All right, check out my bro's show there. It's a good show. Tell Stan and Raven that. Hey, the guys.
Midnight Movie Set Show.
But maybe not, because I don't want our super fan to go over there, and then next thing you know.
You know what? Our super fans are so super.
They're duper.
They're super duper. But they not only do they support us, they support plenty of other hosts in the area. So that's why our fans are super.
They are super. You know what, dude?
We got Papa Bear watching.
Papa Bear's watching. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you, Papa Bear. All right. Now, hey.
They're lining up.
Tim from Akron. Thanks for coming out last week and hanging out with us all day. And, Tim's like you said, the fifth Beatle.
Yeah.
Wait, is there four of us? Yeah, he's the fifth Beatle. He hung out there all day with us. He, waited on his hand and foot. Went and got our lunch for us, helped us tear down the stuff. He was there all day.
We didn't ask, he just sort of offered.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just said, you guys need me to go get something?
And I thought at any moment he would depart, but he did not. He hung out with us all day. As a matter of fact, at the end of the day, I didn't clear out one item. When I got done talking, I turned around and you guys had already cleared stuff out, and Tim had helped you. He did my part. I was going to say, you know what else?
Your daughter is watching.
Which one? I got three.
Yeah, which one do you think?
Kayla?
Yeah.
Kayla's watching. Aunt Frances is watching.
Aunt Frances is watching.
If you haven't checked out my daughter's character, Aunt Frances, go on YouTube, look her up. I don't know how you look her up. Do you look up Aunt Frances, Kayla? I don't know. Check her out. Maybe she'd do a holiday one this year.
That could be funny.
But in my continuing praise of Tim from Akron, I wanted to say, you know how we sell our DVDs of the shows there?
Yep.
Some of the shows are from a few years back. I don't remember every show. So some customers are asking us, is this episode? This is the movie about whatever. And I had to blank, but Tim from Akron, boom, he's on it. He was like, boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
I mean,
yeah, you drew a blank.
Yeah, I drew a blank.
I'm just blank.
Look, I drew that.
Christopher Cross is watching.
Chris Cross is watching. Hey, Chris, that's for you, buddy. Chris Cross said my movie, The Gobbler, that I let him see, it was as good as $1 zillion budgeted Hollywood movie. It's the same rating, so.
We'll talk about that, Ann Francis. We've got an idea.
She's got an idea?
We'll talk later.
I don't have a light bulb, dude. Here, I'll give you a wink in there.
Doctrine is
Doc's in the house. It's
we're getting, boy, they're lining up today.
We're not even going to start.
Everybody's starting their, we technically we have started now.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm going to let them all gather in. They're like coming in.
They're coming in.
It's a holiday, and it's a holiday season.
La 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 la.
Fa la ra ra ra
Doc is in the house.
Doc is in the house.
Doc is in the house.
Watch Doc's show Friday night, tomorrow night,
Doc is in
11:40
the house.
on the Monster Channel. Okay, he's always got a good review on there, funny stuff. Check him out. 11:40. I got it right this time. I know I did. 11:40 on the Monster Channel.
Oh, he likes your set.
Well, thank you.
No,
And I
it
like
looks
your set.
amazing.
I got, Doc, you're on here somewhere. You're on my set, Doc. Right here, buddy. You're here with the Ghoul Power, with Glardy's Bar.
Well, you know what?
You're back there.
You got him looking at Santa's rear.
You're back there, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta move things around a little bit. My Glardy and my Ghoul kept falling down. There you go. See? You're right here, buddy. Right next to the Ghoul Power, Goulardi himself. You're back there, bud. Okay, you hefting Santa? Hefting Santa, ho ho ho. Hefting Santa, don't you know? It's okay. Look, I even got the Krampus. Zing's Krampus is here tonight. You know what that means?
You got a cramp?
No.
You got a crampy ass.
My cramp puss.
You got crappy ass.
Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, remind me to talk slow today. I don't want my
Talk
personnel
slow
to
today.
tune in and chastise me for
Hey,
talking too
Rich.
fast. What?
I think you should talk slow today.
All right. Okay, that's just
No, yeah, that's enough of that shit.
Well, you know what? Somebody said.
What?
If you took this show
Yeah.
and you played it backwards, we're seeing funny stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
We try it.
Well, we say funny stuff going the regular way.
I know. So just imagine.
It's even
how funny
funnier
it is.
going backwards?
Yeah, backwards. We're saying like.
That's worth trying out.
Oh,
Oh, that would be worth trying.
yeah. So I learned that from the Beatles. That's what they used to do. You played their record backwards and then said, "I am Paul," or "I buried Paul. Paul's dead. Paul got killed." Stuff like that.
Yeah. He's still alive, though.
You know what? What do you think about it? I think Mike Onesco is kind of along the same lines as me. I think that's the fake Paul. I think the real Paul did get killed, and he is replaced with the fake Paul. Because if you compare their faces don't really look the same, and there's no way that your face over time changes. Like we were talking yesterday about an old skit that you were in with the belly dancers, and your face and everything was the same, but you just had darker hair. His face is like totally different, different figurations. Yeah. Check it out. I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I believe that that's the fake. I think that's Billy Spears, the one and only Billy Spears. It's Billy Spears that replaced Paul after he died, and then there's even one clip of when Paul McCartney comes in and he's going to hang out with George Harrison, and George goes, "Hello, Billy." Whoa! Come on.
Oh.
Come on. Now don't look at me for a second. Okay, so check that out. But what do you think about that? If you have an opinion on whether or not Paul McCartney is a doppelganger, call 440-944-7105. Leave us your reasoning, because I'm very interested in these conspiracy theories.
Okay.
Okay?
Like you said, do that.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So what kind of topic do we have today?
Are you in a hurry? You got somewhere to go?
No. Don't worry. I'm just trying to keep things moving.
Okay.
We've been chit-chatting and BSing here for a little bit.
All right. Here.
It is time to get down to business.
Okay. today, Denny,
Yes.
we're celebrating Christmas. This is our Christmas show. As you can see, we've got everything going. Christmas, okay. So I thought about Christmas a little bit. I'm like, Christmas is a holly jolly time. People are generally
the
cheerful.
live saying that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He said it was a holly jolly Christmas, and he was a fat
You
jolly
said it was the
man.
best time of the year.
Yeah, and a lot of people believe that. But I look back and I'm like, a lot of these traditions that we do, did you know a lot of them have some really creepy backstories? So I looked into a few of them, all right? Now, we all know about Krampus, okay? Everybody loves Krampus. He walks around with his tongue hanging out, and he's like a half goat, and he drags kids out that are mean kids. Krampus. As during the Christmas season, there's a lot of celebrations of Krampus. It's funny and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to talk about Krampus.
You're not.
No.
You just did.
Well,
But anyway.
I got out of the way because I don't want
Okay.
people to say.
All right.
Now I'm not going to talk to you. Now I got to take a break. I don't talk too fast. No.
No.
Did
Will says he almost showed up here.
You almost showed up here.
Yeah.
You don't know where this is. Undisclosed location, Will. This is like Superman's Fortress of Solitude. You can just show up here.
Yeah, you just can't go into the icebergs.
Yeah, you can't find us. We're like in a bat cave. Like this is kind of a cave of bats. This is mine and Denny's cave. Nobody knows where we're at. You can't find us on Google Maps.
The doors do not open unless
They seal
we
shut.
enter the code.
Yeah, they're hermetically sealed. Yeah, we got a hermit up there. He's sealed.
Yeah, Herman's up, yeah.
Hermit. Okay, caroling. Okay, dude, I know he comes to your door and sings, and you give him, oh, thank you so much. Wayne, did you know caroling actually started in the 1700s? And you know what it really was? Bands of unruly young men would go to houses of rich people, and they would sing threatening songs, damage property, throw stones and bones and all kinds of stuff, and demand food and drink. They would sing, and they would just destroy the place, and you would come down and give them your finest food and drink to get them to stop.
Wow.
So,
Well, how that has changed, huh?
yeah, so
Wow.
so if you get any carolers at your door, just give them some food and drink or something, because they could get unruly
Yeah.
and start.
Oh, man, nowadays,
Yeah,
your rear end would be in jail.
You know what that's called today? A home invasion.
Yeah.
And you can't get away with that anymore. But that was what
Wow.
caroling used to be, and
Somehow that makes sense, too.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they would actually, they had some examples of the songs they would sing. Like they're not like decked at halls. They were kind of like, open the door or we'll break your back. Open the door and give you a heart attack. Something like that. It was like crazy songs they would sing. Second, here's something interesting. Oh, the Pilgrims, they came.
That's what he third.
Huh?
The Krampus.
The Krampus I was just mentioned. I didn't.
Oh.
This is not on my list.
Okay.
I just mentioned it
Okay.
because I know everybody's waiting for the
Right.
Krampus. So instead of adding it, I just mentioned it.
All right, go ahead. Move on. I'm sorry.
All right.
Right.
But Pilgrims, they came. What? They came here to the United States so they could practice Christianity, right? And follow their beliefs in God, their religious beliefs. But of course, they came up with Thanksgiving, right? Which they celebrate Thanksgiving, where the Indians came and hey, you don't have to starve. You can eat this maize. And they said, wow, this is good stuff. And so they had Thanksgiving. But did you know that in certain colonies, in the Pilgrim colonies, certain ones, Christmas was banned. Christmas was actually banned. It was illegal to celebrate Christmas because they said that festivals and superstitious celebrations were offensive to God. And so,
Salem?
it didn't say it was just a
Just
certain.
throwing a city out.
Certain. They could have been. Was that a colony, Salem? I don't know. I'm not a historical, whatever. But if you were caught not working on Christmas or feasting, you were fined 5 shillings for each offense. That's approximately $48 in today's money. So, like Christmas, you better be working, doing something, and if they found you, boom. So
Found you not working?
yeah, so the Christians did not want you celebrating Christ's birth. So that's kind of weird, kind of odd.
Not all Christians.
Not all, just certain colonies.
Certain colonies.
Certain colonies. Like backwards colonies, I would say, right? Okay, you like that one, then?
Okay, yeah. Okay, different.
Number 3, Christmas tinsel. So pretty on your tree and stuff.
Christmas tinsel.
Did you know that Christmas tinsel was actually inspired by spider webs.
You can see that.
Yeah, back in the day, you know, you'd have the old trees and stuff, and they would be infested with spiders, and then sometimes they would, you know, they would put the webs on there. So that was what inspired it, because they thought, like, oh, so
you've
beautiful.
never experienced life with a pet until you've seen tinsel come out of a dog's butt.
That's true. You know what else I saw come out that's just like tinsel? Those things, tassels on a handlebar.
Oh!
Those came out too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Oh, and I had to assist it a little bit. Oh, when did you bring that up?
Just saying.
I gotta give you a link on that one. Cause that one was like, oh, stomach turning. Okay.
Yes.
Number 4.
Number 4.
In Wales, not in Wales, but in Wales.
W-A-L-E-S, not
Yes,
W-H-A-L-E-S.
not a whale, but in Wales.
Not Wales.
Is that really a country, Wales?
Yes.
Okay. A horse skull draped with a cloak and lights and decoration marches through isolated villages because Jesus, in honor of Jesus being born in a stable.
So they take a horse's skull.
A horse's skull, put a cloak over it with some lights and stuff, and then that marches around to these villages, and that's in honor of Jesus being born in a manger, because when Jesus was born in a manger, guess what? This pregnant horse got booted out, and it had to find somewhere else to have its baby, because it gave up its spot for Jesus. Now that's what, I don't know if that's true, but that's what the tale said. So this honors that horse, and it's called, I got a name for it here, Mary Lind. It's a Mary Lind tradition. Mary, I think, being based on the Mother Mary. And Lind, I don't know, maybe it's because he lived in a place, I don't know. Mary Lind, my thing here. So that's, in Wales they do that.
You know, now that would, wow, they're still doing that today?
So I said in isolated villages. Is there any isolated villages anywhere? No, but that's what they say.
Yeah, I guess in wherever that one
That's all BuzzFeed. So BuzzFeed. Don't blame me playing BuzzFeed, right?
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Pretty good,
We'll
right?
roll with it anyway. We can't prove it otherwise.
Can't. They had a photo though of the guy in the costume with the big old horse skull. So we got skulls. We don't have no horse skulls. Hint. Anybody got a horse skull out there? That was a good one here. Next. Okay.
Next.
So we have the Grinch, right? We have the. Where is it? We got Grinches over
You
there.
did turn the mic on, didn't you?
Yes, I turned the mic on.
Just checking.
My mic on. Yours not so much.
Okay. Anyway.
You gotta talk loud. Remember? I pointed at you. But anyway.
All right. Sorry,
That's
interrupted.
okay. But sometimes we do that, right?
I sort of looked up and I saw the mic and I went, I don't remember Rich
No,
turning it
you know
on.
what? That was the first thing I turned on, so I wouldn't forget. That is plugged in, right?
Yeah, you can see the mic right there, a little bit.
You know what? Is it plugged in?
I don't know.
Oh yeah. If not,
All right, so, okay.
hey, if not, have fun over like I said, watch the show and add your own dialogue. Wouldn't that be cool?
No.
You could do it would be like Turkish Midday's Mayhem. You could add your own Turkish language. Shout out to you, Mark Pinto. I did turn those films in to Rocco.
You did.
So they're in Rocco's hands now, going through the process. Who knows how long that will take, but he said, here's what he said. Oh, whoa. So, so he's got them. Even though I had to keep finding them all over the place, putting them back together, putting them in his bag. So I don't know if he's trying to lose them, but I put them in the bag. That's shout out to Mark Pinto, because he kind of reminded me of that. I had him laying around. Anyways, we have the Grinch, right? We know the Grinch.
He's the main one.
He's an evil counterpart to Santa. Like, he's anti-Santa. He wants to take the gifts, right? Well, in parts of Europe, they have their own Grinch.
They do.
He's called Hans Trapp.
What?
Hans Trapp. Like Hans, the name, Trapp, or Trap. You know, like the Von Trapps?
Yeah.
You're like, the hills are alive with the sound of Christmas.
Hans, stealing present.
Hans Trapp, okay?
Hans.
Hans. But what he is, he's a cannibalistic scarecrow.
Ooh, man.
Yeah. That drags bad children into the forest and eats them. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so that's Hans Trapp. And I guess he was a gentleman, and he made a deal with the devil to make all kinds of money. But then the devil, like, kind of, screwed him over, so now he's a cannibalistic.
The devil would do that?
The devil, the devil.
The devil would
don't make deals with the devil.
That's
right.
right.
He is not good. Okay. How about this one, Denny? The old thing. Look at this. We get one. The Santa Claus comes down the fireplace, right?
Yep.
To give his presents, he comes down there. He puts the hand next to his nose. And gives a snort. Up he rose.
Oh, wow.
Well, folk
Finger on the nose.
Yeah.
Give a snort.
Aside his nose.
White stuff on the ground.
No.
Okay.
That's when he gets home after that. Well, one thing he stays up.
Or maybe that's the elves.
That's where he takes off, right?
Yeah.
That's why they got Rudolph. Rudolph with your nose so white, got me to a drunken haze tonight. And all the other reindeers partied as they flew to the snow, hoping they get a DUI before they got to Denny's house. Okay.
Number whatever.
You don't like because I can just write songs in them like that.
I know. You do.
Okay. Well, anyways, coming down the fireplace.
Yep.
Folk tales have long been out there that not only does Santa come down fireplaces, but witches and goblins like to come down fireplaces as well. And keeping with that, okay, in the 19th century, there was a Santa character. He was like Santa. He was like before the Santa character actually came about. His name was Belsnickel. Belsnickel, got it?
Belsnickel.
He was a trampy, fur-wearing hobo. He wore these rotten clothes. He had a long tongue. It's like Gene Simmons, I guess. We got a kiss up there. That's why I said that.
Okay.
He carried a switch in his hand, and whenever his bad children, he'd beat the living hell out of them, right? But in his pockets of his shabby coat, he'd have treats for the good kids. So he's beating these bad kids to death with a whip, and then he's giving good kids candy.
Yeah.
So that was Belsnickel, right?
Will.
What? What are you saying about Belsnickel?
No, he was he said he liked your song. He
Thank you, Will. You know what?
Up.
You're growing on me, buddy. He's growing on me. I got that skit idea that I gotta do with you. I gotta find a real wimp. Should we get Triv? He's not watching today, right? He's not on
Out Purcell's on.
Purcell! Oh, we gotta talk slow now. I don't get in trouble.
Yeah, he's selling a.
Now take a breather.
Got a little picture of a yawning Grinch.
Oh,
I
yawning
guess that's
rich.
great.
Just putting you to sleep? Was it? Is it yawning rich?
You know, yawning rich. Oh, that's pretty funny.
How'd they get that on there?
I don't know, man. Purcell's got
How'd
all
you do
kinds
that, dude?
Yeah.
You doing witch's magic? That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I just sit here and watch that.
yeah.
That's on there.
And you'll get tired and sleepy.
That's cool. Thank you for that there, Mike. And I'm talking slow this week.
So far.
So far. I'm not getting excited. But anyways, he came down the chimney too. He would come down the chimney. His Belsnickel. And he had different names. He had, you gotta listen to this, his Belsnickel, right?
Yeah.
He was also,
It's funnier than Belsnickel. I've avoided
Belsnickel.
any comments.
this one was Beltsnickel. He was also Beltsnickel with a Z.
Belsnickel.
So he's Belsnickel. He's also known as Krinkskinkle. Chris Kinkle. That's Chris Kinkle. Not Chris Kringle, but Chris Kinkle. Or you could just call him the Christmas woman. Right? I don't make up these things. The Christmas woman, because sometimes he would wear women's clothes. So he was a cross-dressing, fur-wearing, switch-bearing, whipping,
Pretty covering all the bases there.
yeah,
Sometimes,
with the
right?
long tongue. Maybe that's why he's got the long tongue. It had to do with this. Anyways, that was Beltsnickel. Look him up if you don't believe me. I don't make this stuff up. I just report it. I do this for you, okay? Moving on.
Moving on.
There's a lot on our time. We're done. We'll be done. Mistletoe. You know, kiss the mistletoe. Oh, you're falling in love.
Well, don't kiss the mistletoe.
You
kiss under the mistletoe.
Well, you can do whatever you want. If you want to kiss the
Yeah,
mistletoe.
well, I guess if you want to kill the mistletoe,
Not kill it. Mistletoe. I ain't seen no mistletoe for sale this year either. But anyways, actually, mistletoe was hung
COVID
out.
stopped all that.
Mistletoe.
Yeah.
You know, when you buy mistletoe, is there anywhere to buy fresh mistletoe? Because the only time you see it, it's in that little like pre-packaged thing, and it's all dried up.
Yeah.
When you see it like at the gift store or something, you don't want to kiss that. Don't kiss the Blarney Stone either, I'm told, because
Everybody else has been kissed.
the natives pee on it. They pee on it, so because they know we're coming there, everybody's coming there, kiss Blarney Stone. So at night they go there and they pee on it.
Hey, the tour bus is coming in, everybody, to the Blarney.
Yeah. That's why I go, this Blarney Stone
Salty.
Salty, yes. That was a tidbit. Where am I? Oh, anyways, the minister of York, okay, would go out, minister of York, somewhere in England. He was like right under the archbishop or something. I don't know. But he would go out.
The minister of York was under the archbishop?
Yeah. Well, you know what they say. But anyways, he goes out at the gates of the city of York, because he was a minister of it, and he would hold aloft mistletoe, and any criminal that wanted to be forgiven and enter the city of York would come up and kiss the mistletoe, and they'd be forgiven and get to enter the city of York. What do you think about that? Now, if you want to get out of prison,
I'm not.
If you want to get out of prison,
it's
now,
too easy.
No,
I'm not going to say it.
I gotta say it. Now, if you want to get out of prison, you have to kiss the warden's mistletoe.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I should have said it.
I was. It was something I was going to make a comment about the location of the mistletoe.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you didn't. That would have been really
Yeah,
Christmas time. We gotta keep our high standards then.
We got high standards.
Christmas bulbs.
Christmas bulbs.
They're not just for decoration. You know what they originally were used for? They were very fancily decorated and hung on a tree back in the day because they attracted evil spirits. And you could trap the evil spirits inside them. So that's what the bulbs are called, Yule bulbs. And they were to trap evil spirits inside these.
There are 2 parts.
I don't know how you got in there. You know, the spirits coming and hanging
bulb,
out.
and you were gonna.
Yeah, well, the genie got in the jar somehow, right? So the bulb, you know, they got to get inside the bulb. Yeah, there's a little opening, and once you get in, you screw the lid on, and then you hang the spirit up on your Christmas tree. So, if you've got a lot of bulbs, you might have a lot of evil spirits on your Christmas tree. Take the bulbs off. I'm just letting you know. This list is more exciting.
Wait a minute.
What?
If the evil spirits were in the bulb,
Yeah.
and then if a bulb falls off the tree and breaks,
Yeah.
all of a sudden you got evil spirits in
Yeah.
there. Oh my God.
That'd be interesting, right?
You know, it sucks for people with cats.
Yeah. That's
They
why.
jump on a tree
That's
and
fine. You put the tinsel on there. The tinsel attracts them up there. But you know what would be cool? After Christmas, you take your bulbs and you go to somebody's house. You
take
know,
the bulbs.
they'll be like, yeah, your bulbs. And you take them.
Take
They'll
your
be like
bulbs.
evil spirit grenades. Woo! Pshish! Woo! Pshish! What?
Gee.
What is it?
Can't make it to film, but I'll watch the midday show.
Oh, well, he tuned in.
Yeah.
That's all right. It's for Nanny.
There's lots of room on the couch, is all I'm saying.
He was loving it last night. He was loving it. Okay. So, hey, happy holidays, Vern. Thanks for tuning in.
Howdy, Vern.
I
We did miss you, buddy.
Yeah, we did, but we had fun, but we always have more fun with Vern because you're fun.
We didn't make many Vern jokes.
No, we did a skit though, and you almost ruined it because we had to improvise, but that's okay. It was hard to understand because Rocco designed the skit, but we got through it.
Oh.
We got through it. I got to see it now. In 16th century Iceland, okay,
Iceland.
Santa was replaced. Okay, he was replaced. They didn't believe in Santa.
Iceland, you replaced Santa.
In 16th century, he was replaced by the Yule lads. Yule lads.
Yule
lads. Lads.
Oh,
More than one. Not
more
like
than one.
wheels.
Took more than one person to replace
Yeah.
it.
As a matter of fact, some people say they were actually 13 ogres. Okay, I don't know who said that. But anyways, the Yule lads were a gang of spirits, or ogres, that would leave gifts in your shoes. So you had to leave your shoes out. Instead of like a tree, you put your shoes out. And they would leave you gifts based on whether you were good or bad. If you were good, you got candy in your shoes.
If you were bad, they your shoe.
You can't say on this
Yeah, I
show.
can.
Okay. No, but they would leave rotten potatoes in your shoes.
Oh, well, that's
Rotten potatoes.
if you smell a rotten potato,
They're going to get us censored.
that's pretty bad.
The meta is going to get us.
Hey, Vern, enjoy your lunch. We're talking about
Yeah.
shit and
He's going to keep
rotten.
saying it. The meta's going to get us.
What?
The meta.
The meta?
Yeah.
Okay.
The meta's going to get good. Hey, what's the
Oh.
meta? The meta, yeah.
Oh.
It will get banned. We won't be able to do the
Oh.
famous New Year's Eve show we got planned.
Oh, wow.
Because they go, hey, what's the meta with these guys?
Yeah, well,
So
I
we
didn't
love
think
the
about it. Okay,
algorithms.
I'll cut back.
Yeah, we
I'll
didn't
cut
say
back.
that.
Sorry.
We didn't say that. That was the devil made him do it.
Yeah.
Where was I? Oh, anyways, listen to this. They had some names. I don't know all the names of these Jewel lads, but here's a few of the names: Meat Hook, Doorway Sniffer, and a Window Peeper. That was just some of the names. Okay. And you know what? Eventually, the whole legend was banned. It was made illegal to even tell the story in 1746 because it scared the kids too bad. So you don't even tell that story now. If you go to Iceland, don't even talk about the doorway sniffer and the window peeper.
What do you do?
But you're old lad, I'm a doorway sniffer.
I'm a doorway sniffer.
Black Christmas. You know what? We showed a movie, Black Christmas, right? Isn't that a movie, Black Christmas? The Black Christmas is actually a Christmas Day or Christmas Eve without snow. I just thought that in there, okay?
Well, we're having one coming up.
I know. I thought it was called a green Christmas, but no, it's called a black Christmas. I don't want any snow.
I'm dreaming of a black Christmas.
Christmas.
Oh, we'll have to think about that one.
Yeah,
We could change those words pretty good.
yeah. We'll do that. But I write the songs, that make the young girls cry. I write the songs. Okay.
Yeah.
We're getting near the end, Denny. Don't worry. I know you're getting impatient. Santa. Now here's an interesting thing about Santa. Okay.
Santa.
You notice he wears red. Okay. Red.
Yeah.
Santa. Some say Santa is an anagram for Satan. Okay. As a matter of fact, he's called Jolly Old Saint Nick. Way back when the devil was known as Old Nick. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. So think about that.
Maybe shouldn't we call him Santa? Maybe
Yeah.
we shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's not Santa
Even though
Claus.
supposedly he is based on the real Saint Nicholas.
And the claws, they spelled it
Yeah.
without the W.
Something. Yeah. And then
Satan's
some
claws.
say that the devil.
Satan's claws.
Satan's claw. Got it right.
Oh,
See,
my
now
God.
you're figuring it out. Some say though that at Christmas time, the devil was Jesus' slave at Christmas time and had to do his bidding. Some
Maybe
say
that's why some kids are afraid of Santa. They know.
yeah, because you can sense it, right? You can sense your evil. That's why this guy won't stay inflated. I have to blow him up before each show. No, that's sick. The things I got to do. Every show I got to send him up here, and I have to.
Appreciate you doing that before I get.
Yeah, next time you can do it.
Oh.
He's shriveled up, so I have to blow him up before each show.
Stop.
Huh?
Stop.
What? You can swear it. I can't talk
Well,
about
yeah,
it.
you're
Blowing Santa up.
you're tempting me, and I have to resist
Maybe I'm the
temptation.
devil. Maybe I'm the devil.
I have to resist that temptation. That's tough.
Well, let's switch it up a little bit. Some say that Santa also could be compared to like a god, like a Greek god, like Zeus or Odin, one of those mythological gods. He has the all-seeing eye, just like they do. He knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. Okay, and also is the Norse gods would give gifts to their loyal followers, and they would place them underneath a fir tree. So, if you want to look at it that way, maybe he's more like a Greek god.
So make sure you get a fir tree for your Christmas.
Yes, you should have a fir tree. Now, some bad Santas. We know there's movie Bad Santas. There's some bad Santas that kind of supposedly were out before the original, regular Santa Claus came about.
Yeah.
One was called Nimrod.
Nimrod.
Nimrod. He was known as a mighty hunter. Supposedly Jesus named him a mighty hunter. And when he passed away, his mother, Esther, she declared that a tree should be planted, a fir tree should be planted on his grave and decorated every year. But he was not altogether that great
Well,
of a
how
guy.
big was he if they're planting a tree on his grave?
He was a mighty hunter. But he was also
They
not a
never
nice
watered
guy.
it, and it died after they planted it.
One of the things he did, Denny,
What did he
when
do?
he got planted, he pissed God off. He tried to construct the Tower of Babel. He tried to do that. God did not want that. And then, not only that, he tried to impregnate his own mother for some weird reason.
Oh, Lord have
So
mercy.
Nimrod was definitely not a good Santa.
Wow, man, you tell somebody a Nimrod, man.
Now the last one here, this one here is the Yule goat. His name is Julapuki.
The who?
Julapuki. Julo,
Japanese?
No, he's Finnish. That's the finish of the story. He's Finnish. Julopuki, the Yule goat.
Zero pukey. He doesn't drink.
Julo, like Julopuki, like Julo shots and you puke.
Oh.
Julopuki, okay, the Yule goat from
Pretty
Finland.
gross when you do that.
He's an evil goat that rode from the North Pole on the back of an evil beast, demanding gifts for people, and if they didn't give him gifts, he tortured them. That was not a good Santa. That was Julopuki for Finland. Okay. So those are some fascinating facts about how our traditions may or may not.
La 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 la.
So there you go, Denny.
All right.
Now, keeping with that, I told the story, I think, last week or whatever, about how we argued back and forth about what the Christmas show should be on the regular midnight movie show. Well,
we can have that going.
Saturday night's coming up. The Demon is our Christmas movie with Cameron Mitchell. The Demon, that's what, because we got punished, because we were bad. By bad Rocco. Maybe Rocco is one of them bad Santas, because he punished us bad. And he's playing the Demon on Christmas weekend.
Nah.
Cameron Mitchell, though, so it's pretty good, right?
Rocco's not that way.
Well, it taught us we better not argue next year. We better know what we're doing.
Next year we plan accordingly.
Yes. But if you want some of the old tried and true midnight movie wonderful things, you can tune into the Monster Channel. Christmas night, yes, for midnight movie Christmas double feature. It's going to be like Santa and the Martians and the Old Santa and Black Christmas and stuff like that. Also, New Year's Day, same thing. I had a couple more of our previous Christmas programs on New Year's Day.
The Spectrum viewers will, I'm sure some of those will be in the marathon rotation.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. We don't know.
We don't know, but I have a funny feeling.
So, now lastly, you probably saw, Rich, you're wearing Christmas costume. Denny's got the hat. Why are you wearing an orange hat? Well, if you read on it, it says Monster Fest Mania. And that's because February 3rd, your boys are going to be at Monster Fest Mania, Cuyahoga Falls at Emilio's Party Center. It's a one-day event, a really cool, like Comic-Con. Oh, it's not Comic-Con, but it's kind of like a Comic-Con. Don't buy the Akron Comic-Con, guys, okay? But it's a one-day event. We're going to be there. There's going to be some other horror hosts there. I think Drek and Karita are going to be there. They got some good celebrities. I'm not going to name them. I'm going to save it for the New Year's show. But February 3rd, mark your calendars. Come see us. You guys, hey, a lot of you came and saw us a couple weeks back, or last week, because this isn't the other show. Figure out what we're doing. But so you came and saw us Saturday at the Mahoning Valley Comic Con.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out. Thanks for purchasing a lot of Christmas items.
You know who was there? Mahoney?
Who?
Dr. Midnight.
Dr. Midnight was there, and yes, and I forgot last night that he was shooting a commercial. You said Dr. Midnight, possibly, maybe, we don't know for sure, but it looks like he might be at the Monster Fest.
Dr. Midnight will be there.
Okay, so go to monsterfestmania.com for more information. Okay, so that's why I'm wearing the hat to remind you. But that's going to be a lot of fun. February 3rd. That's going to kick off our 26th year. And we got a lot of appearances scheduled next year.
Yeah, we already got a lot going in.
Yeah, so we're even actually at the very beginning of negotiations to be at yet another convention that year. So
see us around.
Yeah, so we're going to be out and about starting a 26th year of fun in the sun. Yeah, baby. Yeah,
we'll have fun.
Yeah. Where's that? Does he still got the little guy's gone? Put something else up there, Mike. Oh, there he is.
We got make a little comment.
Who's saying? What is somebody's saying?
What? Okay.
What do you guys want to say
here? Vern is watching. Dr. Ed says hi, Bernard Adams, and then Vern says it's lunchtime. Then he says, "What's up, Doc?"
There you go.
And Purcell says, "Welcome to show business," and Ellie says, "Hi, Vern."
Yeah, Vern's getting all the highs. We're doing all the work.
Yeah.
He's sitting in a sandwich.
Yeah, he doesn't show up.
And he gets hi, Vern, just because he signed in. We're up here busting their butts in front of this steaming fireplace. Yeah.
It's not putting out a lot of heat.
It's not, but I'm wearing a fur coat, Santa's coat. But that's okay.
You're You probably got heat going on.
What if I went? What if people wore this every day? Like, you know, just like, hey, how you doing, man?
But didn't they sort of used to?
Did they really wear these big heavy
They wear
coats?
suits?
I don't know. What else we got to talk about, Denny? We had a lot of fun at the Mahoning Valley.
Hey! Oh, Triv just tuned in.
Oh, now Triv tunes in.
Triv
Right?
in.
Okay, you know what?
Hey, Vern's on, Triv.
Vern's on Triv. Get off of him! What's the matter with you, Vern? You crush him.
Triv, Vern is watching. Excuse me.
Hey, you know who's watching? Former host Mike Purcell is watching too, and he did a little thing with the little magic because he's a magician. That guy. He does what is it? Oh, you got Triv on there.
Oh yeah, that's Triv.
Wow, how'd you do
That's
that?
Triv.
You got an actual photo of Triv.
That's Triv.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You're a magician, dude.
Yeah.
I wish I knew how to do
That's
all that
awesome.
stuff.
I hope Triv can see that. I hope you can see that, Triv.
Yeah.
Purcell's got a nice little picture up.
It's funny. So,
Yeah.
um,
But you know, hey,
let's check out that Christmas book.
oh, we got it. We need something to page between
Yeah, give me
8 and 900. We need some numbers.
We need some numbers. We're getting next
Bertie
week.
says they treat me like a little brother, so I'm okay with it. Because Ellie said we pick on Vern.
You think we pick on everybody? We're the ones out doing all the work, and those two are the ones that get picked on, right?
That's how it sort of works.
We're out there. I mean, how much programming do we work on every week, Denny? We're like all over the place. You think this show just runs itself?
111.
111 you want? I hope it's a,
111.
I hope it's a, this is from Complete Directory to Primetime Network TV shows, 1946 to present. I might break down and try to get the newest
Comes
version.
from our
of this.
super fan Chris.
That's from Chris? Superfan Chris?
111.
111? I almost went to
111.
111.
111.
Well, let's see. Let me see right here. Situation comedy.
Gotta be something on there.
Yeah, there is. I just see which one there is. 3 on here. Okay. Well, I'll read a couple of them on here. This one here. What was the guy's name from Jaws? That played Quinn. Isn't that Robert Shaw?
Yeah, Robert Shaw.
Okay. Well, this show is called The Buccaneers.
The Buccaneers.
Okay, from 1956.
They're on your Buccaneer.
Yeah, Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
There you go, Buccaneers. What'd you pay for that, Buccaneer? 1956, okay. In the cast, Captain Dan Tempest. Come on, that is not a good name. Dan Tempest. Oh, it's a Tempest storm. Come on. Well, Robert Shaw, it says, played Captain Dan Tempest. Robert Shaw, 1956. Is that even possible?
Sure.
56?
Yeah.
So he had been born in 36, say, so he's 20. Yeah, okay. Lieutenant Beamish was Peter Hammond. Then there was a bunch of crewmans. Edwin Richfield, Brian Rawlson, Paul Haggard, Alex Mango, and crewman Dickon, okay, was played by Wilfred Downing. So they had a bunch of crewmen, Armando, Gaff, Taffy, Von Bruch, and then Dickon. Okay. Now this is about set in the West Indies during the 1700s. The Buccaneers featured adventure on the high seas as well as swashbuckling on land.
My God! All those names. They're on a boat, high seas.
Yeah.
So there's
bunch
crew,
of seamen.
and they're not calling them seamen.
No, they're called crewmen. So they're
Crewmen.
seamen. So Dick.
But if on the sea, they're seamen.
Dickon was a seaman. Okay. I'm sure there was a lot of seamen on that boat. You know, because it was a big ship. I mean, it's probably dripping with seamen.
Might have been.
Especially if this one guy's name was Dickon.
Are you not a seaman unless you're in the Navy?
I don't know, but we know what they are in the Navy. After clearing the island of New Providence of pirates, the governor was sent back to England by the Admiralty and replaced by Lieutenant Beamish. Okay? Fresh out of the Royal Navy's Midshipman School, so that's the Navy, right? Beamish found that with Blackbeard threatening to take over the island, it was more than he could handle, so he made an ally of Dan Tempest, a reformed pirate who had been pardoned by the previous governor. So Tempest always helped with the battles with the pirates, okay? And he fought Spaniards, and it was filmed in England.
What year was this?
1956.
56.
Now, was that the Robert Shaw that went on?
Is there any other?
I don't know. But it just seems weird because 1956, and then what? Jaws was 76. So 20 years later was
Look how
Jaws.
old he looked in 20 then.
So I guess he could have.
Sure.
I guess he could
Sure.
have done it. Okay. And now on the same page was The Brothers, a situation comedy, also from 1956. So that tied in good. This
What was
is
the name of it again? I'm sorry.
The Brothers.
The Brothers.
The Brothers.
The Brothers.
The Brothers. Okay. And it wasn't Step Brothers like what's his
The
name?
Brothers.
This starred
Was it a black comedy?
Black Christmas comedy, maybe because
Okay.
it was
Anyway, I'm sorry.
whatever. Don't
I'm
get,
sorry. That was
don't
bad.
get meta.
That was bad. Sorry.
Anyways, it's got a lot of people in here. Gail Gordon from the Lucy
Oh.
Show and from Dennis the Menace, right?
Yeah.
Bob Sweeney, Ann Morris. Ann Morris used to be hot if I was the same Ann Morris. Frank Orth, Howard McNair. You know what Howard McNair is?
Nope.
Oh, Andy. Floyd Barber, okay, he was in that. Nancy Hadley, Oliver Blake, and Robin Hughes, okay. Now these names, they played like Harvey Box, Gilmore Box, Margaret Klebe, then there was a couple more boxes, then there was Marilee Dorf and Carl Dorf.
The Dwarfs.
I mean, come on, people. Couldn't they come up with names back in 1956? Harvey and Gilly Box were two brothers who owned a photography studio in San Francisco.
You know what? You think Tim Connolly was watching that, and that's where he came up with the name of Dwarf?
He might have. He might have.
You know, everybody sort of took something from somebody
Yeah,
back in the day.
yeah. But they had a studio in San Francisco.
Oh, excuse me.
These two brothers had a studio in San Francisco. Two brothers that lived together.
I heard that.
Okay. Harvey, the older brother, was somewhat blustery and overbearing. Well, that's Gail Gordon, right? He always was like that.
Yeah.
But at heart, he was a good man whose bark was worse than his bite. See, I knew they were getting into something weird. He's biting people.
Yeah.
All right. Gilly was a shy, naive, and inoffensive soul who seemed happy to let his older brother run things. Both of them had girlfriends.
Hi, Vern, work hard.
Yeah, Vern. Work hard. I'm showing up!
Yeah.
Both had girlfriends, okay, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. The shows revolved around their social and personal lives.
Oh.
That sounds boring. No, it's canceled.
How long did it run?
2 years.
Wow.
It ran 2 years. It ran longer than the Buccaneers.
What year again was it?
56.
56. For
56.
that one? 56?
56 for that and for the Buccaneers. Buccaneers only lasted 1 year, and the other one lasted 2 years. Both on the same channel, too. CBS. Very interesting,
There
right?
you go.
Gail Gordon.
Things you never
Gail
knew
Gordon
before.
was good in anything he was in, you know? But he always played the same character.
Uh,
But I like Gail Gordon. And I particularly liked him with Lucy because he was a perfect foil for Lucy because he was always like, oh, you know, he's kind of like Triv, you know? No matter what Lucy would say, I'm like Lucy, see? No matter what I would say or Lucy would say, oh, I'm about to blow a vein out of his head, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, we're just doing our due diligence. They get so
Sure.
excited, so excited about it.
oh, you know what? Here, grab the book. The Revenge Arc.
Red Jerk.
Revenge Arc. Found out yesterday?
Yeah, it sold out.
No.
What?
That Kat Lore, who wrote the book,
Yeah.
the book has been nominated for a, damn.
For a damn.
No,
Hoover Dam?
Oh, man. I told her to send a, but there was an
Like
award for an independent, for like
A
a
literature
like
award.
for a new writers or whatever.
No kidding, because
And she was nominated for
Cat was
an
or
award.
this book?
Cat, the
For
book.
this book.
The book was nominated, but she wrote it.
And that's because we've been telling people about it, and people are taking notice. So, hey, it's probably not too late to get a copy, right?
No,
You can probably get Amazon, get you delivered before
Amazon, Barnes and Nobles.
Barnes and Nobles.
You know,
That's a
Revenge Arc.
Yeah, Revenge
It's a
Arc.
different read.
Yeah.
It's a different read.
Order it now. It could be there before Christmas, and you could be enjoying this the whole Christmas holiday. Look at it. It's got all kinds of cool stuff in there.
She's got some other books coming out too that I
Yeah,
guess that,
yeah. That's a lot of cool
Try to
stuff.
get-
So, and we talked about it first.
She
so-
wrote something about, there was a movie called Puppet Shark,
Puppet Shark.
and then she wrote a book on Puppet Shark. I gotta
I
get
heard,
that.
I know historian Lil was telling me about that.
Yeah, so we got.
It was a movie first, and then she went to the producers and she begged them to let them write a novel, and they were like, nah. But then they read what she wrote and they loved it. So
yeah, we got it. I gotta look up. Said Lil said Puppet Shark was a really stupid movie or something.
Well, it's like one of those cheesy, you know,
We
like
might have to see. Wonder if we
three-headed
could show
shark
it.
and all that.
Wonder if we could show Puppet Shark.
Now it's got a book after it. I'm sure that somebody's got it all tied up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, who knows?
If they tie it up, we can't
Yeah,
get
look,
it.
I mean,
I'll give her.
we have our, yearly we have a Shark Week somewhere in there.
Yeah,
Rocco has a Shark Week.
Shark Week. Yeah, we got to start. We got a lot of research to do this year to get all these movies lined up.
Rocco's been finding some different movies in that.
Yeah.
So he's been doing
So
good.
we got a couple we're showing though at the beginning here, like retreads, but they're from quite a few years ago.
Yeah, it was. Shoot, the one you said 10 years ago.
This is not a test that we just shot last night. This is not a test, but we had fun with it.
Yeah.
We had some fun. Hey, if you want to have some fun with us, call us at 440-944-7105. Leave some messages. We play them on the show. We have a lot of fun with it.
Not every message.
Not every message, not the ones that, don't mention me. No, wait, that's
Well, some of them, you
every
gotta
message don't mention
talk distinctly and clearly.
Yeah.
Just don't ramble off like 100 miles an hour,
me. Yeah.
so we can understand what you're saying.
Don't talk like I did last week.
Yeah, like that.
And try calling before you hit the bottle.
A good time to call is like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Oh, yeah. But anytime, really. Doesn't matter.
Anytime. Yeah, anytime, really.
Yeah. But call us or go to the website,
MidnightMovie.net.
.net. Okay, a lot of cool info on there. You can even watch episodes on there. If you can't get us, you can get us on Roku. Right now, some of our Roku channels are having some issues. I think it's remember, I'm a conspiracy theorist. I think it's a Roku something going on there. They don't want to have us fun people on there without, because these are free channels, right? They want to narrow. So all of a sudden, poof, all these free channels are like experiencing a little issue. Isn't that strange? Is that a conspiracy theory? Maybe I should write a book about that. What do you think? Everything's watching us. Meta. You know what? I was looking at something last night.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about it. I didn't tell anybody about it, and it popped up on my phone.
You're just thinking about
I
it?
was just thinking about something, and it popped up on my phone.
Thinking about it. TMM Pods.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah! Go to TMM Pods on YouTube.
TMM Pods.
Pods. Pods. You can see a lot of our spectaculars. Hey, it's not too late to get on that 12 Bumpers of Christmas contest, okay? 12 short bumpers, a bumper is like a little commercial. 12 short bumpers is only like 4 minutes.
I know which one's going to win already.
Well, I know according to some
I think.
But go on there, watch those, and then message us which one of those 12 is your favorite, and you're going to get put into a raffle to win some cool prizes, some good prizes too. Now I'm not talking some crap, I'm talking some good prizes. So, but don't get shut out. You got to go to TMN Pods.
Nobody gives out prizes like we do. When we do our Atlas shows and that,
Yeah.
oh man, we.
Like I don't know when the next one is. I'm already gathering prizes.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know when it is, but I'm gathering prizes already because it's got to be coming up soon after the beginning of
After
the
the
year,
new year, things calm down. And
Yeah,
so
probably after we do the Monster Fest Mania, maybe we'll have some information by then.
Yeah, maybe then.
We're like, boom, it's going to be New Year's next
I
week.
I think the last one Triv would have to confirm, but I think it was sort of the start of spring, and we sort of, the March, April time frame.
Yeah.
So.
And what would you like? Call us. What do you want to see? Comedy again? Or you want to see horror?
Comedy, horror, thriller,
Let us know what you want to see.
Toxic
Give us some
Avenger.
suggestions so we can put it. That way you get off the Toxic Avenger. That's never going to win. That's worse than Freaks. That I'm never going to win. But let us know.
They show Freaks. You never see Toxic Avenger.
You don't see Freaks. Where do you see Freaks? Maybe once in a very rare while on classic.
AMC or something like that.
Very rarely. Yeah, it was even hard to buy. I thought you could just go out there and buy it. It was hard to find to buy.
Yeah.
I got it. But anyways, that's probably about it. Hey, I want you to have a very Merry Christmas. Be safe. As a matter of fact, you know how the best way is to be safe? Stay home Friday night, midnight, or stay home all day, Saturday if you have Spectrum, and just watch us, laugh, stay cozy in your house, all the way to Sunday at 2 in the morning. Okay?
Eat your chestnuts.
Eat your chestnuts.
Drink
whether-
your eggnog or your hot cocoa.
eggnog, whatever your favorite beverage is. Stay safe. Don't drive intoxicated. And then when you wake up, when you go to bed, Sunday, it'll be Christmas Eve. Who is it?
TMM pods.
He's on there?
Yeah, Manos.
I can do a Manos. I have the sequel.
Manos.
Manos, and we can show the sequel. And I'm trying to get the prequel.
It's MERR.
Why
there,
Will?
Will.
What do you say, Mary?
Mary, like you're gonna get married. He's gonna marry Christmas.
Merry Christmas? Well, because it's based on the Virgin Mary, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you out, Will. Merry Christmas to you, by the way, Big Will, and everybody that tuned in today. Said be safe. Hey, next week, the big New Year's show. Who knows what me and Big T are going to cook up.
Could be a bang.
Could be a bang indeed. And maybe we'll have a bar set up back here. What do you think? Do something with some, what do you think? We should do the show at a bar. And you can join us. I don't know.
Well,
I just thought about that. Who knows? But if we do that, the show may not end. They might be carrying us out. So anyways, that's the show for today. Merry Christmas. I'll let Big T take you out as I trot over. Over there.
so,
What?
Merry Christmas, everybody. Appreciate you showing in. Come back next week. Do we have more of the same?
More of the same? Oh, man.
More of the same, maybe even funnier. Oh, there goes Rudolph or whatever his name is.
Mantooth.
Well, there you go. What a way to end. Thank you, everybody. See you next week.
Here's the end.
Merry Christmas. Bye, y'all.